This is Josiah Plays Alpha Protocol. Alright, we're going to go have this meeting with Jabril Al-Barra now. Meet with Jabril Al-Barra at a cafe in Rome and find out what he knows about Halbech's presence in the city and how Al-Samad may be involved. You acquired a dossier write-up of Marburg for some unknown reason.
No sign of Al-Barra yet.
Maybe he stood you up.
I've never been stood up in my life.
Someone has a high opinion of themselves.
I'm just stating the facts. Sorry, that's...
Switch off your transmitter. If you reach for your gun, one of my men will put a bullet in your skull.
Let me guess. This was your table.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Oh, what a surprise!
Perhaps
Marburg
you
showed
thought
up.
You could enter Rome under the radar. You almost did. But you broadcast your location. Eventually.
I had to. You were my last lead. I'm here to find out what Halbech is doing in Rome and their ties to Al-Samad.
And what led you to believe that Halbech has any interests in Rome or Al-Samad?
Are you denying that either one is true?
I do not believe you would have come here without evidence.
But what makes you think that?
You aren't here in an official capacity. You are operating under Alpha Protocol.
Interesting. Considering the program's secret, I would have expected you to say traitor, unless you have insider knowledge.
If you think you're the first to be abandoned by your government, you would be wrong. You are Michael Thorton, a veteran with an impressive record of solving seemingly impossible problems.
Fucking everyone knows about
I'm an
me.
operative now. After Saudi, I had to change my 5-year plan. So, is that it for introductions? You haven't even offered to buy me dinner yet.
Reports place you as someone who prefers talk over action.
You obviously read half the file. I like fighting, too. Besides, you're the one who's been doing most of the talking.
Only because I need information. Provoke me further and I'll get it another way.
You mean like raising your voice? You need to work on your approach. All you're doing is boring me. So, you know a great deal about me, and I know who you are. You're Leyland's right-hand man, his lackey, toady, henchman. And you wear those gloves to keep the blood off your hands. I've read your dossier. You've lived a full life. Kuwait, South Africa, that oil refinery explosion in Moscow.
See, you don't say any
like
of this unless
tour
you
with
read his dossier.
Yes. You, on the other hand, have managed to enter Rome quietly. I didn't know you were here until an hour ago. You're skilled at keeping a low profile.
He doesn't say that
No
unless you're
murders,
stealthy on your missions.
no public announcement. Very impressive.
What happened to Al-Barra?
Dead, of course. Once you'd ID'd him, well, his use to me was at an end. In less than a day's time, you have already managed to cause me considerable inconvenience. Now, tell me what you're doing here.
I was tracking down a lead, and it looks like I've found it.
I see. So you thought all you had to do was wait and we would speak. Interesting.
What I don't understand, though, is why we're talking at all. Unless keeping me alive is important for some reason.
I have orders, and I am a cautious person.
So this is a social call, warning me away? That's polite of you.
I believe you have nowhere to go for help. In that situation, it is a rare man who goes to his enemy's door. So, yes, this is a social call. A warning. You have proven yourself capable, but pursuing this course of action will not serve you any longer. Go underground, hide, but stay out of our way.
Or else what?
Or people you care about will start to die. We know you've been in contact with one of your fellow agents. That contact will die if you persist, and then we will kill you.
I'm alone. I'm not in contact with anyone. Certainly not the agency that cast me out.
Your denial just adds to the evidence.
So we're done here. I leave Rome, leave you to your plan, and that's it.
Yes. What you do next is up to you, but there are only two immediate choices. Leave, you live. Stay, you die.
Why should I negotiate with you? How long will it be before they have a new chief of security, new secrets? You're just getting set up like I was.
You are ignorant. Halbeck is not the same hierarchy as your organization, and the term loyalty is not used there lightly.
Sure.
Leave Rome. If we see each other again, it will be the last time.
Guy's deluded. Well, he liked me for a second there, but then he managed to unlike me pretty quickly. You pretty much have to take the professional track with him on every dialogue choice for him to actually like you. That conversation changes so much depending on what things you've done before that. There are whole aspects of that conversation, like Durzak is referencing, that don't happen if you haven't done certain things. You want to kill him in Rome? What do you mean? Bonus objective. Marburg expressed admiration for Agent Thornton's ability to keep a low profile in Rome. Thornton had been so covert, Marburg hadn't known he'd even entered the city until recently. He added you as a friend on Facebook and then blocked you in the same conversation, yeah. Connection between Marburg, the VCI, Halbeck, and Alcimad's presence in Rome is still unclear. Marburg threatened that any further investigation attempts would result in the deaths of Agent Thornton and anyone else allied with him. Upon returning to the safe house, Mina picked up a phone trace from a VCI employee. I'm not sure if I've ever done that, Durzak. Maybe. Upon returning to the safe house, Mina picked up a phone trace from a VCI employee working with Marburg, attempting to contact the local authorities. Contact Madison St. James. Ah, yes, Madison St. James.
I confess, you slipped into Rome almost without us noticing. You were even more difficult to track after that.
Between Halbeck and local authorities, the locals were the tough ones.
No matter. Mr. Marburg found you. That must have been a surprise, meeting up for lunch like that.
There wasn't much time to eat, actually. He was too busy talking, and I was too busy keeping my hands where he could see them.
Huh. So a normal business lunch, then. I'd be curious to hear more. And your first impression of Mr. Marburg. What did you discuss?
Oh, we laughed, we cried, we had a grand old time. That Marburg, he could do a killer impression of you.
He mentioned you being something of a smartass, not taking things seriously. But Mr. Marburg was not always the best judge of character. Nor does he instill much loyalty in employees. Speaking of which, this woman entered the picture not long after your meeting with Marburg. She was in our office in Rome. Madison, I believe.
Yes.
I always wondered, did you ever regret getting her into this?
It wasn't my choice.
Oh, Mike. In the end, it was.
Foreshadowing!
Mike, we may have a problem. The VCI employee I mentioned before, Madison, I think she's going to act.
What do you mean, now?
She's calling the operator and asking for you by name.
She can't be working for Marburg. Unless this is a trap. Who is she calling?
The city directory. And maybe the police next. If she does...
Can you intercept the call? Redirect it?
What? Why?
Did you see her picture? No way am I missing out on that action.
Nice.
Mina did not like that.
Let me patch her through. Operator?
Miss St. James?
Hello? Yes, is this the operator?
Operative, actually.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. Miss St. James, you were trying to reach a Michael Thorton. You're talking to him.
Oh, thank God. Mr. Thornton, please, you have to listen to me.
Already am, but go ahead.
I have reason to believe your life is in danger. I know it sounds crazy, but...
You don't say.
I don't want to discuss the details over the phone. This line may be tapped. She's a sharp one. But it's important I speak to you immediately. Is there someplace we can meet?
Of course. I'll send you the address of a local restaurant.
All right. I still have to hail a cab.
I'll have one sent to your cross streets.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you soon, Miss St. James.
The TV, on which I watch news and randomly talk to people.
Chinese government officials.
Alright. I got some new intel, I think. On BCI, probably? Deus Volt, Marburg's agents. Their corporate special forces. Named after Marburg's signature catchphrase, Marburg's agents are often former government field agents that have enlisted in the VCI, and then were subsequently promoted to Marburg's personal staff. Many of them have been trained by the U.S. Department of Justice, and then by Marburg himself, and they present a threat for even the most hardened espionage agent. While not given to using heavy firepower, Marburg's agents use small arms fire with surgical precision. Yeah, they're assholes. Got points to spend, but can't spend them. Check the email. More emails from Mina. DV server? I know you worked at the facility for all of like 5 minutes before your first mission, but did you ever get login credentials for a DV server? I'm guessing not, but I figured I'd ask. Oh, DV, Deus Volt, probably. I thought I knew every server and terminal in this facility, but I overheard Parker mutter something to Westridge about sifting around the DV server. Let's reply. It can be brief. I'm not familiar with that server. Look into it and let me know if it yields anything interesting. Hi, Mina. During my very brief time at the facility, I was provided with login credentials for the Hemera and Erebus servers only. Sorry I can't be of more help. Good luck eavesdropping on your employer's top-secret data networks. M. Thornton. Or Snarky. Yes, I did. Username M. Thornton. Password MILFLover. MT. That one, no. We're going with cordial this time. And, okay. Mina Tang to Mike Thornton, an intercept for you. Hey Mike, take a look at this email, but take it with a grain of salt. It's an Al-Samad transmission. The sender IP checks out as coming from an area where Al-Samad have been alleged to operate, and the codes used are those seen in prior Al-Samad missives bounced around Europe. What's odd is that I've never seen Al-Samad communicate to an email distribution list this large. Their cells never talk to each other to minimize what information will get leaked should someone be interrogated and cave in. So with that in mind, read on. Mina. We meet at the ruins. Time code Algol. Agenda 1. Distribute weapons from recent acquisition. 2. Discuss agenda for next phase. The fucking mission at the ruins. That one was a motherfucker when I played on hard and didn't do stealth or pistols. Oh my god, I died so many times. You'll see when I get to it. I didn't do stealth pistols or martial arts. I just did assault rifle. Assault rifle and like toughness and technical aptitude, I think is what I did on that playthrough. And it was not good. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh yeah, we'll go meet with Madison St. James first. I gotta check and see if there's intel for that. Basically, I'm just going to look at Madison St. James's like Facebook and shit right now, her LinkedIn page. There is intel. Well, expand your dossier on the VCI staff member Madison St. James. I'll take it. Oh, Grigori. See, look at that. Remember how I told you it's important that you meet certain people first? If I hadn't already gone to Moscow and met Grigori, I wouldn't have been able to get this intel. In a completely different city. Information on Madison St. James, employee of the Veteran Combat Initiative HR staff. All payments in full up front. Grigori. I have sent you the files requested. The hotel in Taipei. Yeah, that one is rough on heart as well. Basically, the missions where they force you to fight a bunch of enemies, like you're automatically out of stealth and a bunch of enemies come and kick your ass, those are hard on hard, unless you have the right skills to make them easy. Madison. She's 25, she's American, and she's Marburg's executive assistant. Madison St. James has been in Italy less than a year. Her resume on file at the Veteran Combat Initiative lists her as fluent in Italian and passable at a few other languages, enough to land her a part-time job working for the VCI as a translator and file clerk. Nothing in her file lists her as being anything but professional in carrying out her duties. Though Madison hasn't been at the VCI branch office long, her work ethic and skill set caused her to be assigned as Marburg's executive assistant in Rome. Marburg goes through assistants rapidly. She has access to sensitive material, though as most of it is in code, she had little idea what most of it meant until finding the file on Michael Thornton. She doesn't seem to know the full extent of what the VCI do besides recruit ex-military and offer up private security. Yes. Well, you can knock out guards without pissing off Mina, or, you know, to get them with tranquilizers or whatever. She just doesn't like it when you actually kill people in certain missions. The worst is the CIA listening post one. If you go in there and kill all those CIA guys, Mina is like fucking done with you. She's pissed at that point. Alright, let's go meet Madison. Meet with Madison St. James and find out what she knows about Marburg's presence in Rome and how the Veteran Combat Initiative is involved in these plans. Use caution. There's not much on Madison in the records. This may be a setup. Things can go down with Madison in a bunch of different ways as well. Ristorante La Donna Silenziosa, Rome.
Thank you for meeting me, Mr. Thornton.
Mike, or Michael is fine. So what's this about someone trying to kill me?
I work for the Veteran Combat Initiative, VCI. They're a global military contractor. My boss, Mr. Marburg, I think he's involved in something illegal. So I checked it out, and your name came up several times in our database.
Well, I'm a popular guy. Maybe Marburg wanted to meet me.
It was cross-linked to several contracts within the VCI. Termination contracts.
Marburg must be jealous of my good looks. Do you have the contracts? That'd be valuable evidence.
Not on me, no.
That would have been too much to hope for, I suppose. No worries, we'll figure this out.
Mr. Thornton, I'm not sure what to do next. Go to the authorities? Is there someone I should notify, or...?
Madison, you did the right thing warning me, and I appreciate it. I probably shouldn't have accepted your call. I think that may make things worse for you.
For me? I think I was a little more worried about you.
And I appreciate it. I'll do whatever I can to protect you.
You need to look out for yourself first. Mike, Marburg is going to try and kill you. What are you going to do?
Miss St. James, you've only been employed by the VCI for a short time, and as Marburg's assistant. That's an important position, especially for a man of his influence.
Yes. I was abroad studying art history, but when it comes to paying the bills, I thought I would apply for an administrative assistant position. The language skills helped. VCI does a lot of work with foreign governments.
My point is, what you discovered is sensitive information. This could prove dangerous for you.
I know.
I need those files. Are they in the VCI branch office?
I don't know what you're looking for, but the VCI office in Rome isn't Marburg's personal office. He does most of his work off-site, or when he travels.
But he's here now, so where would he store the information while in Rome?
He has a villa. I've been there several times. If the files exist, I'm guessing they'd be there.
Along with Marburg.
Yes.
Give me the address. Can you get me in?
What?
Passcodes, details on the security system, anything would be helpful.
I can give you the address, but that other information...
Trust me, if you can get me into the mansion, I'll get the information, and then your boss goes away for good.
Mr. Thornton, Marburg is... I've never seen him angry, but everything about him... He's a dangerous man to cross.
I'll protect you. If he gets by me, then no one can protect you.
All right. Mr. Thornton, I trust you. If I can help you, I will. I can get you the address to the villa, and the names of the files you need to search for.
Then that's all I need. Come with me.
Come with me, if you want to live. In an unusual coincidence, Marburg's executive assistant, Madison St. James, learned of a contract taken out against Agent Thornton's life by her superior, Conrad Marburg. Once she learned this, she attempted to contact the local authorities, but Agent Thornton and Mina Tang intercepted the call. During the conversation and the subsequent meeting, Agent Thornton attempted to learn Madison's motivation and involvement with Operation Deus Vult. Madison St. James provided the location of Marburg's villa in Rome. That seems to be the next logical place to look for further information on the plot. After meeting with Madison, Thornton brought her to his safe house in Rome to prevent Marburg from harming her, and to keep an eye on her. Yeah, she can chill at the safe house. Investigate Marburg's villa, new mission gained. We're gonna put that one off for a while. Checkpoint reached. New email.
Chinese government officials today.
Same as before. Here's Madison.
Anything on the news?
No. She's just chilling in the safe house. Of course, I'm bringing her to our super secret, ultra covert safe house that nobody can know about or I'm fucking dead. And I just met this random woman that I have no reason to know if I can trust or not, and I just brought her into my safe house. Not smart. Not smart, Mike. It's so weird that I have framed pictures of Darcy just hanging around in my safe house, in all my safe houses. Like, seriously? Did I get any new, dossier from that? No, I didn't. Let's check my email. Ah, from Mina to Mike. More on that DV server. Oh yeah, yeah. It gets pretty interesting if you piss off Madison enough. Hey Mike, An interesting development on my end. I found what might be the DV server. The server in question is permanently unplugged from the rest of the network, and the drives are hidden in a messy pile of cables and junked computer components. I didn't want any failed login attempts to show, so I've installed a keylogger device on the keyboard the last user left hooked into the system. Hopefully Parker or someone else will log into the system soon and I'll capture the admin passwords. Excellent. Marburg's Villa. CIA listening post. I think I'm gonna go to Lazo's yacht now. I like that mission a lot. Back to Moscow. We might get some more email. Alright, now that I'm in Moscow, I need to switch to my Moscow look. Moscow look. Got a beanie. And a beard. I don't think I'm going to use any eyewear with this. Especially since I'm pretty sure this next mission takes place at night. So it would be super weird to be wearing eyewear anyway. There we go. I'm ready for Moscow. Moscow, that's right, Nox. Oh, there actually is an Ushanka here? There is. Oh, it looks too ridiculous though. I can't do it. I always wear this beanie when I'm in Russia. It's tradition.
A devastating attack on a...
Alright, we've heard that before. Alright, let's see what kind of intel we can get. Let's see what kind of intel we can get. Lazo's yacht. These are really cheap. Probably because I made friends with Grigori. Mission advice. Bribing Lazo's security staff will no doubt yield helpful information regarding your mission. Bonus objective added to the assault. Lazo's yacht and retrieve information mission. Grigori has intercepted emails between Lazo and his boss that will highlight a target of opportunity on your mission. I love bonus objectives. Okay. Alright, here we go. Ooh, email to Braco. Distract Madison with a Golden Girls marathon while you do the mission. Alright, for sale, email intercept regarding subject Mayday funds. This comes from an Interpol case file investigating Russian underworld players. All sales final and confidential. Here's the email. Braco. The bank put a hold on the funds. I told you a transaction of this size would trigger a hold. I have the option to reverse the transaction, free up the funds, and then make a series of smaller transactions that won't trigger an audit. This needs to be done from my IP address, not yours. So if you want me to do this, you'll need to tell me. If you log into the account from your computer, it'll only bring more attention to the transaction. So... Reiko is somebody that we will get to know a little bit later, and he's quite a character. Alright, Michael Thornton. Wanted, information on Lazo, alias of a high-level operator in the Russian mob. All exchanges confidential. Insider tip. I ran guard duty for Lazo until one of his strippers gave me a case of the clap that's so bad I can't walk right. If you're going to ice him, you'll need to get him on his yacht. The pig rarely sets foot on dry land as he's paranoid someone will kill him. Keeps the yacht staffed with whores and goons, so good luck. Probably the best advice I'd give you is to mess with the entertainment center down below. When Lazo's stereo goes down, or when the TV is on the fritz, the goons climb over each other to fix the problem. Ah, yes, the old messing with the entertainment center trick. No dossiers, though. Alright. Time to go to Lazo's yacht. This is a good mission. Download records of the stolen missiles. I'm down to 9 with Mina. She didn't like the fact that I was talking about how Madison was hot. She'll get over it. A lieutenant for the Russian mob, Lazo, is throwing a party on his yacht in Moscow. Board the yacht and find out what he knows about the missiles and their destination. If he becomes hostile, deal with him as necessary and then search the yacht for intel. A man formerly in Lazo's employ suggests you disrupt the entertainment center to pull the guards out of their patrols. An intercepted email called attention to an electronic account accessible only from Lazo's laptop. Did you ask what was behind Tunon's mask while I was away? No, not so much. Lazo's yacht, Neva River, southeast of St. Petersburg. Alright. Let's do this. See, if Anonymous was here, he could tell us what the name of this ship means. But as it is, we will never know. Find Lazo. So there's a guard right there. There's guys up top. Oh shit, that guy's right there. Okay. Oh, they got a nice hot tub on here. This guy's coming back. So let's see what he does. I'm gonna wait for him to turn around, then and go back the other way, then I'm gonna take him out. My sneaking sounds loud as fuck. Is your disgusting tea heroin even sweetened, Josiah? No, it's completely unsweetened. Now I'm gonna creep up this ladder. Maybe not. Listen to how loud that sneaking is. Hey, what's going on? SKPTK. Skeptic. Like, is that supposed to be like skeptic? Skeptic. The name of the ship was like Victory, and without 2 first letters, it is trouble. Oh, really? Awesome. Never noticed it while you were playing. Welcome, Skeptic. I hope this guy doesn't turn the fuck around right now. Space, play shuffleboard. Alright. Oh, here comes this asshole. I don't know what he's gonna do. Did he stop? He did stop. Now he'll go back. Originally, Scarface was about the tea trade, but they decided that was too shocking for audiences, so they went with a less extreme drug. Producto Puro, huh? Yeah, exactly. I get the super pure fucking heroin. I mean, the super pure fucking tea. Oh, dude, there's tons of dudes around. That guy better not turn around. Fortunately, these are just disco lights and not cameras. For him allegedly throwing a party on his yacht, this party's pretty fucking dead. Just the occasional goon. Okay. Then I can't go through here. I think that's everything on the outer part of this ship. Fucking Russia has the best boss fights. The zaniest boss fights. Listen how much fucking noise I'm making! He's got his own arcade on his yacht. I'm thinking I can just creep on this guy who's really checking out this painting. Then you got a couple dudes over there playing video games. They seem kind of engrossed. Bottle of wine has been spilled here. Get some money. Let's check out the hot tub. Oh, hey now. Now you know it's a party. Oh, I just walked straight through that camera like an idiot. I mean, I have binary invisibility, so it popped and saved me, but I wasn't even thinking. Alright, I think I might be able to creep on this dude, and the other guy won't notice. I don't know how he doesn't notice that, because it's loud as fuck, but let's see, they got Cosmic Crusader. They have a video game called Gulag. City Streets, Space Zombies, Super Warriors, Synapse Wars, more Space Zombies. Oh, this one's supposed to be like the Gauntlet. I remember when I found my first Gauntlet video game it was actually in a restaurant, and I was amazed by two things. One, the fact that you could play, because I used to play a lot of arcade games when I was a kid. You could play with 4 people instead of just 2, which was super amazing at the time, and plus the Gauntlet was just so fun. I was hooked on it. It was one of my favorites of the old stand-up arcade games. And then I discovered Street Fighter 2, and it was on from there. That's basically all I ever played again. Alright, we're gonna go down here. They also found it easier to film the scenes where Al Pacino was snorting drugs by using coke rather than dried tea leaves. Yeah, tea is a hell of a drug. When's the next showing of that movie? Oh, pretty soon. Pretty soon.
Lazo, you're so crazy.
There's a dude in here. Can I sneak past him? Yep. These guys are oblivious. Ooh, I got a perk! Surprise attack. Now we're talking. Surprise attack. You've launched surprise attacks on unaware enemies 150 times. +1 damage with my pistol. Alright, so there's a woman dancing by herself, apparently, which is, again, weird. Oh, this is where I can fuck with them by disabling the power, which will draw at least one guard over here to see what's going on. And then I can try to take him out. Let's save last checkpoint, just in case. Okay. Let's do this. And then let's go over here and hide in this little room. Somebody's gonna come check this out, and when he does, I'm gonna get him. Night night, buddy. Alright.
So beautiful.
Is she even talking to anyone?
Greco throwing another party.
She's literally just dancing for nobody. Why is she doing that? I don't remember if... Oh shit, that guy's just right there. I don't remember if these women seeing me will cause an alarm to be raised or not. I don't think so though. But I do need to worry about that guy. I can knock them out if I want, but I'm not going to. Let's just creep past.
Greco's history. I'm the big man in Moscow. You wait.
So I can go in there, or I can go this way. There's a lot of dudes
Put on
in
some
there.
music.
Well, there's Lazo. He's got a boss bar, but I can just creep up on him and handle my business, I think. What's up, Lazo? Nighty Night Town. Don't really understand why I did that, since wasn't I supposed to get information from him? But I can hack his computer. Let's see one of them. See the other one up there in the top corner? Got it. $10,000 and dossier info. And an objective completed. Russian Mafia. The most prominent and possibly most powerful gang working within Moscow is known as the Outsiders. Here we go, Saito, and they sport tracksuits. Yes! The tracksuit guys. I thought there'd be tracksuit guys on this mission, but I was wrong. But there's definitely at least one mission with straight up tracksuit guys. They carry submachine guns or shotguns. Fearlessly charging into battle, they rely on numbers and drug-induced courage to flood opponents with bullets and bodies until they've won. I don't know if they're human traffickers, but they're Russian mafia, so pretty much by default, I think they basically have to be human traffickers. Oh, I see. She's showing up as one of the enemies. But what the fuck is out there? Or over there? I don't think there's another way I can... Oh yeah, I can go this other way. I forgot.
Let me have some of that.
These might not even be enemies. They might just be women. Oh, they're... Oh, he's wearing a tracksuit! We got a tracksuit guy. I don't know if I can walk up and knock this guy out without her losing her shit.
I can see the colors. There is this color all around you. Like a halo. The night is so beautiful.
No, I guess she gives no fucks. Wait, did she just turn into an enemy? Damn it. I'm trying to... Oh, and now there's a fuck ton of alerted dudes. Hold on. What happens if I load this? Yeah, she's stoned as fuck. I might have to knock her out. Maybe I can... There's money right here.
Take off my clothes and dance under
I think the most merciful way to do this is a single trank dart, rather than all the martial art ass kicking on her. Could you stop? What? Now look at her! She's got... Listen, she's fine. She's alive. It was a tranquilizer. I had to get that $2,500 though. Featherweight pistol clip. Really? Totally non-lethal. Ignore all that blood on her forehead. And the fact that she screamed and looks super dead now. Ignore all that. Totally non-lethal. It's giving me more stability, but less recoil and less... No, let's not do that. She's fine, just sleeping. And not breathing. So now there's a bunch of new assholes coming. Catching up on her sleep, yeah. That guy almost saw me. Or maybe it was her. I think she needs to go to Night Night Town as well. Oh, no, that didn't work out. That is not nearly as silent as the... Oh, I could just use fucking... I keep forgetting. I can just use, I can just use Shadow Operative in situations like this. She's okay. She's okay. Don't worry. Just sleeping. They just turned hostile. I don't want to waste evasion on her either. Okay, I don't think they know what's going on, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. That guy's creeping around. There's another dude over there. This girl needs to take a nap. But not while that guy's looking. I could just chain shot these two. Or I can just... Damn it! What's up with that guy? Alright, hold on. I don't think I even need to shoot that one, actually. Because, she's facing away. I don't think I have to worry about her. She can just keep on dancing. But who I do need to worry about this one.
Come over here.
No, that just alerted. Why did it alert? I have a silencer. How'd they even hear that? Even though it still sounds loud as fuck. Was I the stunt coordinator on The Crow? No. Are you suggesting I killed Brandon Lee? Okay. Sometimes it has to be done for the good of America and stuff. Oh, I got a different piece of loot this time. This guy used to go night-night.
Oh, that looks so good to me.
Okay, good. Evasion used, Shadow Operative used. And this time I got them all without them noticing me. And I don't need to worry about her because she's not looking this way, so it doesn't matter. So I go up here. Well, I guess I win. Mission's over. I can just casually leave now. Nothing else is gonna happen. So that's good. Nothing else is gonna happen now, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna wait, just, you know, to be on the safe side. Not that I think anything's gonna happen. I think I might just wait for the Shadow Operative cooldown to come off. Nothing's gonna happen. I'm just waiting here just to be on the safe side. Let's just make sure we have that. Oh shit. I picked the wrong one. Computer hacked. Oh no! Oh, it's G22! What are they doing here? Uh-oh, they don't look happy. Hey, and it's Sis. I love Sis.
Lazo has been terminated. Move out.
What the hell's going on here?
Ow! Hey, whoa! Can we talk about this? Alright, where is she? So let's just... Okay. Oh, I forgot! I can't use Shadow Operative while I'm under fire? Well, that's not good. Oh, I'm gonna die. I can't use Shadow Operative, because they know where I am. Well, in that case, we're gonna have to bust out some bullshit. Oh, I got killed. They seriously have a teenage girl as an operative, yes. Yo, I could have been an operative when I was a teenager. I was a bad motherfucker. And I didn't even have, like, special operative training as a kid or anything. Teenagers can do a lot more than people think they can. It's just most teenagers are never actually taught to do anything or required to do anything. But if you start teaching a kid to do some shit, like, from the time they're a kid, by the time they're a teenager, they could be really good at it. Alright, let's load my checkpoint. I have a new plan. Since Shadow Operative is not going to happen, maybe I can just talk real quick.
Forces need support.
New plan. New plan. Oh my god, she's still alive! I forgot how to use gadgets. Never mind, I remembered.
Grenade.
So, this could be going better. I thought I remembered using the Shadow Operative in this fight before. Oh, we're about to have fucking problems.
Can't get a shot.
I died. I mean, still conscious. Of course she's gonna be still alive no matter what. I mean, still conscious. Chiffon Knuckle is here. Welcome, Chiffon. How you doing? Good to see ya. How you been lately? Thanks for stopping by to show support. Oh, good. And we have a game crash. Fantastic. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to relaunch the game. But what I need to do is end my episode for the purposes of YouTube. If you're watching the stream, don't go anywhere because I'm not done playing. I'm just going to relaunch the game and continue. But if you are watching on YouTube, that's all for this episode. So thanks for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Alpha Protocol.